Most fans know Wyatt Russell as the son of Hollywood royalty, Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, and as a rising star in his own right, having made waves with roles in The Falcon and The Winter Soldier and the film Broke. But what many don't see is the deeply personal and emotional journey he and his wife, actress Meredith Hagner, have walked in recent years. Behind the red carpets and scripts is a love story marked by joy, heartbreak, and a powerful sense of resilience. Hollywood roots and rising fame. Before delving into their personal lives, it's worth noting that both Wyatt and Meredith have carved out solid acting careers. Wyatt, a former professional hockey player turned actor, initially tried to avoid the family spotlight. Yet his talent drew attention quickly, especially with standout roles in films like 22 Jump Street and TV series like Lodge 49. He shot to international fame playing John Walker, aka U.S. Agent, in Marvel's The Falcon and The Winter Soldier, where he impressed audiences with a morally complex performance. Meredith Hagner, meanwhile, is best known for her comedic chops and emotional range in series such as Search Party and Younger. Her versatility has earned her respect across genres, from quirky indie comedies to heartfelt dramas. But away from the cameras, she's perhaps most proud of her role as a mother. A love that blossomed on set. The couple first met in 2016 on the set of the indie film Folk Hero and Funny Guy, and began dating soon after. Their connection was instant, rooted in shared values and humor. After a few years of dating, they tied the knot in 2019 in an intimate ceremony at Wyatt's parents' home in Aspen, Colorado. Since then, they've built a life full of love and laughter, and in time, they began building a family. A family of 4, forged by pain and joy. Today, Wyatt and Meredith are proud parents to 2 young sons, Buddy and Boon Joseph. But their path to parenthood hasn't been without difficulty. Before welcoming their second child, Meredith experienced a devastating miscarriage during her second trimester, a heartbreak she would later share with the world. In July 2024, Meredith opened up about her loss via her Instagram stories. Accompanied by a tender photo of her newborn son Boon, she wrote, "Drunk love with my rainbow baby. I lost my last baby in the early second trimester. It was horrendous. Sharing this because I thought it would break me and I felt so alone until realizing it was so common. If this has been you, I'm with you." The term rainbow baby refers to a child born following a miscarriage or pregnancy loss, a symbol of hope and light after a dark storm. For Meredith, Boon represented not just new life, but the emotional rebuilding that comes after profound grief. The hidden epidemic. Pregnancy loss. Miscarriage remains one of the most common and yet least discussed experiences in the realm of parenthood. According to the Mayo Clinic, about 10 to 20% of known pregnancies end in miscarriage, though experts believe the actual number is higher due to losses that occur before the pregnancy is confirmed. For many, including Meredith, the emotional toll can be immense. The silence around the topic often makes grieving parents feel isolated or ashamed. That's what made Meredith's openness so important. Her candid message helped destigmatize the experience and reminded others that they're not alone. By speaking out, she extended a hand to countless women and couples who needed to hear that heartbreak doesn't have to be hidden. Boon's birth. A healing moment. 5 months before her post, on February 13, 2024, Meredith gave birth to Boon Joseph Russell. Arriving just a week ahead of schedule, Boon weighed a healthy 8 pounds and 3 ounces. Meredith celebrated the birth with a heartfelt Instagram post showing her holding Boon close, kissing Wyatt lovingly. Her caption read, "Boon Joseph Russell, born February 13th, a week before his due date, 8 pounds, 3 ounces of heaven, hearts overflowing. That moment symbolized so much more than just the birth of a child. It was a turning point, a moment of peace, love, and profound gratitude after a period of intense sorrow. Buddy, the big brother. Wyatt and Meredith's first child, Buddy, was born in 2021. A curious, energetic, and smart little boy, Buddy quickly adapted to the idea of becoming a big brother. In an interview with Entertainment Tonight, Wyatt described how they were preparing their 3-year-old for the change. You know, he's 3, so as ready as he can be. But I think he understands what's going to happen. He's a pretty smart little guy. It's clear that Buddy embraced his new role with open arms, bringing another layer of joy to their family dynamic. Goldie and Kurt. Having Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell as grandparents means the boys are growing up surrounded by warmth, laughter, and, naturally, a touch of Hollywood sparkle. But for Kurt and Goldie, it's not about fame, it's about family. Meredith spoke to Us Weekly in August 2024 and gushed about how involved Wyatt's parents are. They're just the best, so loving, so present. They live down the road from us, so my son treats their home like his second house. She added that Kurt and Goldie are every bit the doting grandparents. They have a cookie jar that's always full, and my son knows exactly where it is. And their toy box? Always overflowing. It's the kind of joyful, spoiling but sweet environment that most children dream of, and it's one the Russells have fully embraced. Meredith on motherhood. On Mother's Day, 2025, Meredith reflected on her parenting journey with an Instagram post, since deleted, that beautifully captured her emotions. Getting to guide these sweet souls for a little while is like being invited to the party of my dreams. No words to describe how happy being mama makes me. Thank you to the winds that brought me here. The poetry of her words echoed the deeper meaning of her journey, not just as a mother, but as a woman who's experienced love, loss, and rebirth in every sense. Wyatt's quiet devotion. Unlike his wife, Wyatt tends to stay away from social media, preferring to keep his personal life private. But in interviews, he's offered small glimpses into how fatherhood has transformed him. Shortly after Buddy's birth, Wyatt said to Entertainment Tonight, "Biologically, I think it does something to your brain, where you just erase half your life before you've lived there." He called fatherhood everything you didn't know it was going to be. These introspective reflections reveal a man deeply changed by the responsibilities and rewards of raising children. A viral mistake. In June 2024, Wyatt unexpectedly trended online after a video went viral showing a man confronting police during a protest in Los Angeles. Many believed the man to be Wyatt, sparking waves of speculation across social media. It wasn't long before Rolling Stone clarified that the individual was not, in fact, Wyatt Russell, just someone with a strong resemblance. While the confusion was eventually cleared up, it served as a reminder of how quickly misinformation can spread, especially in the celebrity sphere. Love, resilience, and the road ahead. Despite the ups and downs, Wyatt Russell and Meredith Hagner have emerged as a beacon of strength and love. They've shown that even amid fame, it's possible to lead a grounded, emotionally honest life. Through Meredith's openness about miscarriage, the joy of 2 births, and the quiet strength of Wyatt's support, the couple has painted a portrait of a modern family that's as real as it is inspiring. Whether they're making their sons giggle with cookies at Grandma Goldie's house or learning to navigate life with 2 toddlers in tow, the Russell Hagner family seems to thrive on gratitude, humor, and an unshakable bond. In a world that often sees celebrity families through a glamorized lens, their story is refreshingly authentic. It reminds us that no matter how public your life may be, the private joys and sorrows of parenthood are what truly define a family. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video meaningful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. Tap the notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay kind, stay curious, and remember, every rainbow comes after the storm.